Hello everyone, and welcome back to another brand new video. And we have a big one today. We are going to be watching the brand new trailer for Pokemon Horizons, the series. Yes, Pokemon 2023 now has an official dub name. It is Pokemon Horizons. And my gosh, I cannot wait to react to this trailer with you guys, so let's not waste any time and get right into it.
怖いのは最初の一歩だけ。踏み出せば見たことない景色が広がって怖かったことなんて忘れてしまうのさ。ポケモンが一緒なら大丈夫。俺たちの使命はポケモンの謎、世界の謎を解き明かすこと。いいか。どうやらその彼が秘密がある。しかもその秘密は君と関係がある。
自分でも分かんない何かを知りたいからきっとここまで来たんだ。
見つけた。
伝説のポケモンに挑戦する、そんな冒険者になるんだ。
ここを見失うわけにはいかない。
振り出さなきゃ見つからない。
So everyone, that was the trailer, and my gosh, it looks amazing. Once again, we're gonna go through everything step by step just so we can get a closer look at everything. So first we see Liko getting her pendant, it looks like, and then we see her in her school. And by the way, we did also get the summary for the very first episode, and I'll go over that in a little bit. But for right now, we see a few clips of the trailer that we saw before. Now we see Liko and Sprigatito running down the stairs. And Liko looks like she's trying to battle with Sprigatito, but maybe not really listening that much. Then they're falling. Then we see the clock, and then we see Freed and Captain Pikachu in their airship, along with all their different crew members, along with Fuecoco with them too. And we see all them, Captain Pikachu, trying to unveil the mysteries of the world. Then we see Liko's pendant, and it looks like her pendant is allowing this shiny Rayquaza to terrestrialize. That's what it looks like to me. And by the way, finally we're seeing the shiny Rayquaza again. We saw it in the earlier promotional materials. We haven't really seen it that much, and so it looks like it's appearing in one of the earliest episodes, so that's good to see. And then we're gonna see Liko again trying to battle with Sprigatito, and it looks like it's working, and we see her friend here who seems to have Oshawott. Then we have our buddy Gurumin, who I think has an English name now, but we're just gonna say Gurumin for right now. And we see them with our good buddy Quexley. And then also we are gonna see Freed on his Charizard, and Roy now, finally, we get to see a little bit of Roy animated, and it looks like he's coming out of his house and putting on his shoes, and then we see him with his mysterious Pokeball, and Fuecoco with him. And then we see more of Liko battling Amethio, which is his official also English name, which I think is similar to his Japanese name as well, and now we see Pokemon Horizons, the series. So, guys, I am so hyped. Everything here looks just so gorgeous, so amazing, and I'm just so interested in seeing what this story is going to be. But even better than that, I saw that we also have a brand new website. There's a Japanese website for the new series, so I thought we could just look it over. I don't think there's that much here yet. I use Google Translate for it, but it's not the best at translating, but now I can give you that summary for the very first episode at least. So, being broadcast on the 14th of April, Liko, a girl from Paldea who entered the Sekai boarding school in Kanto, she receives her first Pokemon, which is Sprigatito, but it doesn't listen to her, and she struggles to deepen her bond with Sprigatito. And on the other hand, some suspicious people appear who are looking for her mysterious pendant. So, I'm a bit mixed on that summary. Of course, I'm still very excited for the episode. I'm just a bit kind of not too sure about the whole fact that Sprigatito doesn't listen to Liko, and there are people trying to steal her pendant. It's really kind of giving me vibes a bit too similar to Ash's story, where Pikachu doesn't listen to him at first, and then we had Team Rocket trying to steal Pikachu. I really hope that these aren't things that are going to be long-term, that we're going to be seeing constant people trying to steal Liko's pendant. I hope that isn't going to be a major thing, but either way, that's going to be just the summary. I just wanted to read it to you guys. And, basically, long story short, just looking at the website, there isn't too much. They just give a nice summary of the characters, Liko and Roy again. They also show some of the characters. We see Liko with her Sprigatito. We see Roy and Fuecoco, Captain Freed and Pikachu, Freed's crew, and we also get some English names for them, which I'll go over in a little bit. The Explorers, Gurumin, and Quexley. So it looks like Gurumin is going to be the one who has Quaxley, which is pretty interesting because in all the promotional materials, we saw Quaxley with Liko and Roy, so is Gurumin going to end up giving Quaxley away, or is Quaxley going to leave, or is Gurumin going to be part of the main cast? I'm not too sure because, like I said, the main cast, all the posters we've seen, everything has Quaxley, even up here. We see Quaxley down here with these two, but we don't see Gurumin anywhere on here, so that's interesting, but we'll see. Maybe, I don't know, if we're going to have another situation like Paul where Quaxley ends up leaving Gurumin, or maybe Gurumin will just be on the main cast. I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, so we also have some more, just promotional materials down here. We see the airship, and we see all these drawings. Again, we see all these guys together. So that's pretty interesting. And I believe we also have, if we click on this, okay, yeah, so we can go to characters because there was a character page for everyone too, and I want to go over it pretty quickly. So if we scroll down, we see, again, everything is going to be Google translated, so I'll try to just read it as normally as possible. But Liko, we know her from Paldea. She has a mysterious pendant, and it was given to her by her grandmother before she set off on her adventure. And then we have Sprigatito, Liko's partner, whimsical at its own pace, doesn't know what it's thinking. Or I guess Liko doesn't know what it's thinking. We have Roy and Fuecoco. Roy, who lives on a remote island in the Kanto region, so that's interesting. He longs for adventure and dreams of meeting a legendary Pokemon. Wonder what that could be. And he has the mysterious Pokeball. Then we have Fuecoco, who likes good weather and is gluttonous, likes to sing, and seems to be worried about Roy, who he met by chance. So that is interesting. So I'm wondering if, because we saw Fuecoco on the airship with Freed's crew, so maybe they have Fuecoco at first, and then it ends up meeting Roy. Then moving on, we have Freed and Captain Pikachu. Liko and Roy meet the fighting Pokemon professor, it says doctor, it should be professor, who is also good at battling. And I'm guessing he's a professor in Kanto, because that seems to be where the main story is taking place at first, in Kanto. So he formed the Rising Will Tacklers and travels on the airship. Freed's partner, Captain Pikachu, who's the captain of the airship and has nickname Cap. So that's pretty cute. He has a nickname. All of Freed's crew, who, by the way, we have gotten their dub names, and I'll go quickly over to the Twitter page because they gave us some more stuff as they were promoting Horizons earlier today. And we have the English names for the crew. So Oreo's, her original name was Oreo, is now Orla. Murdoch's name is the same. Molly's name is the same. And I can't remember what the fisherman's original name was, but his dub name is Ludlow. And also we have Amethio, who has, I'm pretty sure, the same name in English and Japanese. I think there were some confusion about what his name was, but it seems that it's officially Amethio, and it seems to come from Amethyst. So, moving further along, again, we have Amethio here, a boy who appears before Liko and Roy, who belongs to the Explorers. And we see his partner, which is Ceruledge. And by the way, I love Ceruledge's Japanese name, Sawblaze. That is so creative and cool. But yeah, the Flaming Swordsman, who fights with his flaming arms. We have the Explorers, whose names were, I believe, Zur and Konia, which I think come from Zirconium. And then we have Gurumin and Quats, and I think Gurumin's dub name, I don't know how people found this out, but apparently it's Nido Thing. Like, not Nido King or Nido Reno or Nido Queen, but Nido Thing. I don't know where that was said. I can't find where that was said, but apparently that's what the name is. But yeah, Nido Thing or Gurumin, a popular video distributor or streamer who hides their face in a costume, and Liko is apparently a big fan of them, so that's good. I mean, Gurumin is cute, so I'm not surprised that Liko is a fan of them, so that's nice. And Quaxley, who appears in videos with Gurumin, she or he, well, it is clean and hates getting its head dirty, which is pretty much like most Quaxley, so that's interesting to see that, again, we see Quaxley seems to be at least owned by Gurumin for now. I'm not sure if it's going to end up going to them, to Liko or Roy, or both of them, or to the main cast later, or if Gurumin will be part of the main cast. We'll have to wait and see, but for now it seems that it's with Gurumin or Nido Thing. And now we see the items, Liko's mysterious pendant, which is given to her by her grandmother, and the Pokeball owned by Roy. So that is pretty good, and that's pretty much the main stuff I wanted to go over. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys as hyped for Pokemon Horizons as I am? Because I am so hyped. I cannot wait for this series to start. Everything about it looks great. You guys can let me know what you guys think. Overall, I'm probably going to be making some more videos talking about my thoughts, but overall, I think everything looks great. It looks really interesting. I'm probably just going to talk for a little bit and then put some more images on the screen as I talk. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Everything right now, to me, I'm just so happy right now because everything looks really great. It looks really well done. This opening story, it looks so much more on a grander scale than Ash's story. Ash's story to me just always felt like it was kind of random in the beginning, but everything here looks like it's so well planned out, and it just looks so great. And even though this is going to be another region hopping series, we're not just in one region, at the very least, things to me up front look like they're going to be much better than they were in Journeys. I know we are going to be starting things out in Kanto, but it does seem like at least it doesn't feel too much like we're just limited to Kanto. Right off the bat, we can see Pokemon being assigned to the new trainers at Liko School, and her friend has an Oshawott, she has Sprigatito. You know, it's not too Kanto focused, at least. Yeah, we see, of course, Freed has his Charizard, he has his Pikachu, but everything else looks more diverse. We see Amethio with his Cerulege, and the other Volt Tacklers, they have their Pokemon from other regions. So at the very least, even though we're starting things out in Kanto, it looks like we're still going to be on a much grander scale. So overall, that to me is really great, and I am really excited for that. So you guys can let me know, what do you guys think of Pokemon Horizons? Are you as excited for Pokemon Horizons as I am? By the way, guys, another big note. On the 7th of April, a week before Horizons starts, we will be having a 1-hour special going over everything for the new series. So set your calendars for that as well. I am really hyped. I will be sure to go over that event on April 7th, so you guys can look forward to that from me. And then the week after, we will be finally able to watch the hour-long special of the first 2 episodes of Pokemon Horizons. I will be ready to watch right there with you guys. I'm not sure yet if I will be doing a live reaction or anything like that, but I will be doing something special, don't you worry. But with all that being said, I only have one special final announcement. I was informed, I'd actually forgotten, I was informed that today was actually Ash's last episode for his series. I actually got a comment last night from someone named Nishant. Thank you for informing me, Nishant, that today was the final episode for Ash in his epilogue series, which was called Aim to be a Pokemon Master. So for those of you guys who have not watched that yet, who are fans of Ash, who want to see how his story ended, go ahead and check that out. And then we can get ready to mark our calendars for April, the big start of Pokemon Horizons. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready too. And I will see you guys in that series. Thank you all so much for watching. See you guys then. Thank you.